In American history, some deaths refuse to stay buried. They resurface again and again, whispered in courtrooms, debated online, and argued in the shadows of power. In early January, just days after beginning his second term, President Donald Trump signed an executive order to release classified files connected to the assassinations of John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. But while the nation looked back at old secrets, millions were focused on a newer one. A man who died in a jail cell, a case officially closed, and questions that never went away. Jeffrey Epstein. In 2019, Epstein, a convicted sex offender facing federal charges, was found dead inside a New York jail cell. Authorities ruled it a suicide, but from the moment the news broke, millions refused to accept that explanation. Was Epstein silenced to protect powerful people? Or was this simply a tragic end to a deeply criminal life? Human trafficking is, sadly, not rare. So why did this man become the center of what some call the mother of all conspiracies? This story isn't just about abuse. It's about secret deals, political power, elite connections, and intelligence rumors that still remain unproven. At the center stands Jeffrey Epstein, a man with no college degree, no publicly known business empire, yet somehow he moved effortlessly among presidents, royalty, billionaires, and prime ministers. The real question is no longer what Epstein did. The question is, who allowed him to do it, and why? Jeffrey Epstein was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York, to a middle-class Jewish family. From an early age, he showed strong skills in mathematics and numbers. Despite lacking a formal degree, Epstein landed a teaching job at the prestigious Dalton School in Manhattan during the 1970s. There, his charm and confidence caught attention. But his teaching career ended abruptly. He was dismissed following allegations of inappropriate behavior involving students. What seemed like a setback soon became the turning point of his life. Through a student's family connection, Epstein was introduced to Alan Ace Greenberg, a powerful Wall Street figure and head of Bear Stearns. Almost overnight, Epstein entered the world of high finance. Within a few years, he became a partner. Later, he launched his own wealth management firm with a bizarre requirement: clients had to be worth at least $1 billion. Where his money truly came from remains unclear to this day. In 2005, everything changed. A 14-year-old girl told police that Epstein had sexually assaulted her at his Palm Beach mansion, paying her cash afterward. What initially appeared to be an isolated crime quickly unraveled into something much larger. Investigators uncovered a pattern, a recruitment system involving underage girls, payments, and repeated abuse. Epstein became known in the media as one of the most dangerous predators of the modern era. Then came the moment that shocked the country. In 2008, Epstein reached a controversial plea deal. Most charges were dropped. Instead of facing life in prison, he served 18 months in a county jail with permission to leave for up to 12 hours a day. How did a man accused of trafficking minors receive such leniency? The answer, many believe, lies in his network. Epstein's social circle was extraordinary. Public records and photos connected him to figures such as Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson, former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, and Donald Trump. Not all associations imply wrongdoing, but the overlap raised serious questions. There is no official record proving Epstein was a client of Donald Trump, but multiple reports place them together at elite New York and Florida social events in the 1990s. Epstein frequently visited Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. Their properties in Palm Beach were located just minutes apart. In 2002, Trump told New York Magazine, "Jeffrey is a terrific guy. He likes beautiful women, many of them on the younger side." At the time, few questioned the remark. Sometime between 2004 and 2007, their relationship reportedly ended. Trump later claimed he distanced himself from Epstein. But critical questions remain. Did Trump know what was happening on Epstein's private island? Did he ever fly on Epstein's jet, known as the Lolita Express. Flight logs do not conclusively place Trump on those trips, but speculation persists. In 2016, during the US election season, a woman using the alias Katie Johnson filed a lawsuit accusing both Epstein and Trump of sexual assault in the 1990s. She later withdrew the case, citing safety concerns. The allegations were never proven in court. Still, the timing and nature of the claims added fuel to the fire. In July 2019, federal agents arrested Epstein on charges of sex trafficking minors. 1 month later, on August 10th, he was found dead in his jail cell. Officials ruled it a suicide. But surveillance footage showed a missing minute. Guards reportedly failed to follow protocol, and a forensic pathologist hired by Epstein's family claimed the injuries were more consistent with strangulation. The conspiracy exploded. At the time of Epstein's death, Donald Trump was president. Within hours, Trump shared a post suggesting Bill Clinton's involvement without evidence, then called for a full investigation. Years later, during the 2024 campaign, Trump promised to release the Epstein files. After the election, his tone shifted. He warned against destroying lives over unproven allegations. Why the change? Epstein's closest associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, was later convicted for helping recruit and abuse minors. Her father, Robert Maxwell, had long been suspected, though never proven, of intelligence ties. Former intelligence figure Ari Ben-Menashe claimed Epstein and Maxwell ran a classic honey trap operation. These claims remain unverified and controversial. Yet Epstein's multiple passports, foreign travel, and elite access continue to raise eyebrows. Was Epstein merely a predator who manipulated wealth and power? Or was he a facilitator, collecting compromising material on the world's most powerful figures? If such material exists, who controls it? Governments? Intelligence agencies? Billionaires? The Epstein files remain largely sealed, and until they are fully released, the truth will remain fragmented, caught between facts, rumors, and unanswered questions. The final question isn't about Epstein anymore. It's about us. Are we ready to face what might be hidden in the dark? Because if those files ever open completely, the world may never look the same again.